Welcome back to
She Shine. So, in this video, we're going to chat about the famous it girl, Miss Jennie Kim. Let's explore the world of awesome it girls together. All right, let's talk about Jennie Kim. Not just the Blackpink superstar we all know, but the person behind the camera. Her journey is more than just a talent and fame. It is about a mindset that refused to conform. And honestly, it's inspiring. Early life, family, courage, and independence. Jennie was born in Seoul, South Korea. But when she was 14 years old, her family made a move. She moved to New Zealand with her mom, and that's where her story started to take shape. It wasn't just about learning English or adjusting to a new culture, but it was about growing up fast. And at a young age, Jennie has to step out of her comfort zone. She always said that. She was shy and quiet person who is not the type to be in the spotlight, which is a little surprising for someone who would eventually become one of the biggest idol in the world. But that is where it began. She wasn't looking for attention. She was just figuring out herself. The K-pop dream. At age of 14, Jennie moved back to Korea with clear goal to follow her dreams of becoming an idol. She auditioned for YG Entertainment and got in, even though the journey ahead was going to be anything but not easy. All right, let's chat about the process of getting trained in K-pop. Training in K-pop is intense. It's long hours, fierce competition, and a constant pressure to be perfect. But Jennie knew what she was getting into. She trained for 6 years, and during that time, she didn't just grow up as a performer, but she also grew up as a person, shaping that confidence we all see in her today. Okay, so now let's talk about today's Jennie. The Kim Jennie we all know. When Jennie debuted in Blackpink in 2016, she was already different from other idols. She wasn't the typical bubbly idol that K-pop fans usually expected. She didn't smile all the time, and she wasn't always the loudest in the room. And instead changing herself, Jennie decided to stay just the way she is. And then Jennie became known for her calm, confidence, and power she carries even without saying a word. Some fans didn't get it at first, some called her cold, distant, and even lazy. But the truth is that Jennie doesn't try to fit in a mold. She never been about following the script. And here's where the things got tough for her. People hated on her for things that weren't even her fault. First, there were dating rumors with Taehyung, V from BTS. These were actually never confirmed, and yet they made huge headlines. Fans went wild. Some people praised her, while others criticized her. The pressure from rumors like this is immense, and Jennie was forced to handle it all while still maintaining her composure. However, she didn't address the rumors, though, because her personal life is her own. And she stayed true to her boundary. And there was also the lazy dancer rumors. People said her movement on the stage weren't sharp enough and that she wasn't putting in enough effort compared to the other members of Blackpink. But anyone who actually watched her performance could see the grace and intention behind her style. Jennie's movement have always been deliberate and controlled, not forced and aggression. Her style is different. It's about presence and precision. Her personal life and staying true. Here's the thing about Jennie. She never actually cared about the opinion of others. She doesn't seek validation. She doesn't change to meet people's expectations. Take, for example, her relationship with Kai. When news broke, people freaked out. Because in K-pop, idols are often told to keep their personal life hidden to stay single for fans. But Jennie, she didn't apologize. She didn't hide. She lived her life, just like anyone else. And to be honest, that takes real strength to do that. Even when the relationship ends, Jennie handled it with grace and kept moving forward. No drama, no need for anyone's approval. And that's confidence in itself. the solo artist and fashion icon. Let's talk about her solo debut, because that was the game changer. When Jennie dropped solo, she wasn't just making music, she was making a statement. I am good on my own. I don't need to fit into anyone. And that message resonated with so many people. After that, Jennie also became global fashion icon. She became the face of luxurious brand, like Chanel and Hera. But it's not about the clothes. It's about how she wear them. She doesn't follow trends. She sets them. She doesn't need anyone to tell her that she is fashionable. She just is. And she knew that. The mindset. At the end of the day, Jennie's mindset is simple. Don't wait for approval. Don't change who you are just to please others. And above all, love yourself, even when the world doesn't get you. She once said, "The more I get to know myself, the more I try to love myself." And that's something we can all take from her story. And one of the things that is clear is that Jennie isn't perfect. She had struggle. People misunderstand her, and she faced pressure like no other. But through it all, she stayed true to herself. She's not trying to be the loudest. She didn't not try to be what everyone expect. She just tried to be true to herself. And that's what makes her shine. Remember, guys, Jennie Kim isn't just Blackpink members. She's not just a fashion icon or a solo artist. She remained that. Being yourself unapologetically is the strongest things you can do. And when you do it, you don't just break the mold, you redefine it. In the end of the video, I just want to let you know something. I didn't share these things about her with you just for having fun or entertainment. I actually told you about her experiences to inspire you and help you implement these ideas in your life. You see, guys, I have faced a lot of things like these too. When I started watching Jennie, I got related to her. I saw how she dealt with stress, anxiety, and kept moving forward. And guess what? I started applying these strategies in my own life. My life changed significantly. I began loving myself, not caring about what others said. And that's why I made this video. I hope you guys can also benefit from it. Thanks for watching, and I love you.